Welcome back to House of MMA. UFC 316 was an unforgettable night, and the Bantamweight title clash between Sean O'Malley and Merab Dvalishvili. Absolute fireworks. Today we're breaking down the entire fight and the wild reactions that followed, from the fighters themselves to the MMA community. Let's get into it. From the start, Merab brought relentless pressure, chaining takedowns and smothering O'Malley against the cage. Sean tried to stay on his feet, landing slick counters, but Merab's pace was overwhelming. Late in round 2, Merab finally broke through. After securing a deep body lock and dragging O'Malley down, he quickly transitioned to the back and locked in a tight rear naked choke. Sean fought the hands, but it was too late. O'Malley tapped with just seconds left in the round. The crowd was stunned. The undefeated machine had submitted the champ. Merab Dvalishvili is now the new UFC Bantamweight champion, and he did it by finishing one of the most dangerous strikers in the division. Now, let's break down some of the biggest reactions from the MMA world. Ariel Helwani said Merab submits Suga in the third, and still, the guy never stops. A real machine out there. Umar Nurmagomedov said, "White Papaka versus Black Papaka have to be. Congratulations at Merab Dvalishvili. Right now, you champion. You deserve this belt. Enjoy." Henry Cejudo said at Merab Dvalishvili Bantamweight, number UFC 316. Gilbert Burns Durino said, "Congrats Merab, that's a wrap. Good nights guys." Johnny Walker said at Merab Dvalishvili, "Just giving masterclass as always. You can say wherever you want, but he is the GOAT. Very exiting to watch. Proud of you brother number UFC 316. Terrence McKinney said, "Merab funny as hell, kissing that boy." Misha Tate said, "Punch him, but don't kiss him. Stop that, no UFC no shay." Your main event, Aljamain Sterling said, "That's what a fair fight looks like against the best guy in the world. None of that stacking deck bull to get an advantage." UFC 306, Terrence McKinney said, "Man, them front kicks had me scared for a sec. Congrats to Merab. What a performance." Dominic Cruz said Merab is fighting very smart so far. He is using forward pressure like always. However, the feints and the kicks to set up his boxing is connecting him to the takedowns on O'Malley, and he's holding him down very well also. Very smart tactics for Merab. Number UFC Nochi Funky said, "Wow, that was dominant. Merab is a savage." Rampage Jackson said, "Mojob worked hard, can't be mad at him. Respect to Johnny Eblin," said Merab in Sean's head 100%. Billy Quarantillo said, "Happy for the homie Merab. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy." Number UFC 306. Danny Gay said Merab is a beast. Excited to see him and Umar. Cowlin Loughran said, "Amazing performance, congrats champ." At Merab Dvalishvili, Alan Juban said Merab looked better than ever, boxing and submission. UFC 316. Simon Somano said Sean O'Malley to the back of the line. He might never be UFC champion ever again. Merab is an animal, gonna be champ for a long time. UFC 316, Mike Bones said Merab Dvalishvili puts away Sean O'Malley with a submission in the rematch. Good stuff for him, and a tough moment for O'Malley, who has a pretty much worst case scenario and is in the position he feared with back-to-back defeats to Merab. Terrence McKinney said, "I do want to see Corey fight for the title next. But man, at the same time, I need to see that O'Malley versus Sandhagen." Merab said in post-fight, "I knew I would break him. People doubted me. They said I was boring. But tonight, I'm the king. I beat the striker, I beat the hype. Nobody wants this more than me. I respect Sean. He's a warrior. But this belt is going back to Georgia." Sean O'Malley said in post-fight, "No excuses. I thought I did enough, especially in rounds 2 and 3. Merab's pace is insane. I'll give him that. I'll be back. This isn't the end. This is just part of the journey. Congrats to the new champ, but I'll see him again." Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to House of MMA, and stay locked in for all things UFC. We'll see you in the next one.